The Projects module in Gembaa is where you can create, track, and manage all your project records. It acts as a central space for organizing project information, monitoring progress, and keeping data structured and accessible anytime. From here, you can view all projects in a table format, apply filters, customize your view, create tabs, and manage your project details. In this demo, we'll work through the basics of how you can use it. Let's start by navigating to the Projects module from our side navigation bar. In here, we can see the table list of all our projects available. With all this information, you can customize your view by clicking on the Customize button on the upper right corner, and from here, you can pin, rearrange, or hide or unhide columns based on your needs. In this example, I want to pin project name, hide project ID, and put status first instead of priority. As you make the changes, you can see them being reflected in our table view. And to save our customized view, click on Save Changes and Update Current tab. Moving on, let's try adding a new project. To add a new project, simply click on the Add Project button on the upper right corner. This will show you a dialog box where you have to complete the required fields shown on screen. In this example, I'm creating a project called Project X under the Program of AI Transformation, and then we'll just fill in the other details of the custom fields that's already created. And don't worry, we will get into custom fields in another video. And once everything is completed, click on Save. To quickly locate the new project we created, you can the quick search function on the upper left by typing in the project name. And here, we can see that the project that we just searched for is now highlighted with a purple background. Or simply scroll down and look for that project that we just created. To see the project details, we can simply see this by clicking on a project name. Here, you will see multiple tabs for the project details, project milestones, allocation of the team members in this project, knowledge information, current pulse of the project, contributors, and of course, the activity logs. For each of these tabs, they provide specific information about the projects, and dedicated videos will be created to guide your understanding in managing them. Let's try editing and deleting a project. There are two ways to edit the project. First, this table actually supports inline editing. This means you can double-click directly into the field and update it, similar to working with an Excel file. Or the second option is to open the Project Details panel by clicking on the project name and clicking on the Edit Details button on the upper right corner of this panel. This displays the dialog box, similar to how we added in a project. From here, you can also edit your project details, and then click on Save for these updates to be reflected. Either way allows you to make your changes in the best suited way for you. And to simply delete a project, you can do this by clicking on the ellipsis on the leftmost column of the table and select Delete Project. For this example, let's find the newly created project, Project X, and follow those steps. Moving on, let's try applying a filter. At the moment, we have several projects listed, but let's say we want to focus by seeing only the BAU type of projects. To do this, click on the Filter button on the upper right corner, and this opens the filter panel where you can define your criteria. In this case, we'll search for a type that matches BAU, and then we can see from the lower left that 17 out of 20 results have been found. And to see these results, click on Apply. In our filtered view, we can now see only projects with the type BAU. But what if you want to always access this view? We can do this by saving it as a new tab. So click on Save Changes and Save as New tab. For this example, let me rename the tab as BAUs, and then click on Save. You'll see a new tab added to your view called BAUs. To manage your tabs, go to the rightmost side of the tab bar and click on the ellipsis menu. Here, you can create, rename, save changes to the current tab, duplicate, delete, or even reorder your tabs in the best way that fits your workflow. And also, you can download your current view for offline use or reporting by simply clicking on Download and choosing the options of Excel or CSV. Additional export options will be available soon, such as PPT and PDF. So for example, let's download it as an Excel file. This Excel file will display the same view that we currently have in our tab. This allows you to easily share or analyze project data outside the platform. And to summarize, the Projects module help you create, manage, and organize your project records in one central place. You can add and edit projects, filter your list to focus on priorities, save custom views as tabs, and download your data when needed. Together, these features give you a structured and efficient way to stay on top of your priorities.